There was a big drain. You come down. It used to empty the old Northcote bars. Do you know where they originally used to be? Well, the water come down here, and the creek run along this laneway here. The creek backed right up here.
Okay.
And you only had a little bit of bank to walk around the creek, right?
Okay.
So this is actually back out here is where the creek used to be.
Right, along there.
So you come right along here. The big drain come out round about here, and then it just sort of wound around over the back, where we'll go now.
Was there a billabong down there? Is that,
No,
there's a sort of a bowl?
This is one of the new holding areas.
Okay, so this is designed to flood.
Yeah.
So what,
Okay.
that's just been open land,
Well,
is it?
see, it'll. I don't know where the floodgate is, but you might be able to see it. But it's down in here somewhere. And see, the water comes in, and then they put a new big drain right across the park to take that away. But of course they've never used it. So we can have a look at that on our way back.
So basically the creek went down.
This was where the creek used to come,
Yeah.
and it come through here.
Yep.
And I'll show you where.
Right, okay, straight through there.
So you've got to use.
Yeah.
Imagination.
And when did it all change?
Oh, look, I can't give you any actual dates on it, but
Just a roundabout.
well, they altered the creek in the in about 1933, I think it was, or 34, when they come with all their big equipment and put the new creek through it.
And were there many people in this area, Hazel? Like, was it as built up as it is now, or was there more open paddocks and things? Like, what was it?
No, see, this estate was started in 1925.
Right.
So when Mum and Dad came in, it was just all subdivided, you know how they put the roads in. And
But it was mostly just open though, was it?
it was open up till then, but see, once 1925, as I said, they established the estate. They put all the roads in.
Yep, okay.
See, the roads didn't go in after the house. You come and bought your block of land.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure.
Did it take many years to fill in? Like, were all the houses built over a long time, or did it all happen fairly quickly? Or
Well, I don't know how long it actually took. See, my mum and
you were probably a bit young.
See, I was born 12 months after they moved in.
Yeah.
See, my sister would have known more about it, but anyway, unfortunately, she's gone.
Yeah.
But anyway, but you know how they, you go now and you see the estate's already made and no houses on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was like, I think. But so anyway, the creek come around. Where are you, Sue?
She's around.
So we're actually following the creek now, where it used to be. The banks.
Okay.
This was the... Come on.
Indy's waiting for Charlie.
Come on, Sid. So I better put those around your neck. So we're still actually in the middle of the creek.
Okay. Was it very broad? Like, did it broaden out?
No,
Because it's quite narrow now.
it's a narrow in a lot of places because see, at that time they were starting to build the Coburg Lake.
Right.
And in our early years, it was a bit wider than what it is now, but it was also very deep. So this was still, the creek come over where these trees are over here.
Yeah.
So you come in here. And then followed up until you can see, that's the original creek over there. It comes around.
Yep.
And then,
Comes up here, is it?
well, it did. So you come up here, and then it's all around and back there. So you won't see it till you get over here, actually. I think I better get our lead. Come soon. Come on. Come on, you're on camera. Come on, soon. I was tossing up whether I'd bring her or leave her. I should have left her.
Lindy can grab her. Lindy, you take Soon's leash.
Yeah.
So, as I said, this was the creek, right? And here there used to be the old Fitzroy baseball club,
Baseball, God.
and I think they were founded around about the early 1930s. And the old cricket club, Fitzroy Cricket Club. So this this was all paddocks here, and like all as it is now, but none of that basin there when we were kids. So you'd look over, this was all clear, and here, over there, can you put
Yep.
you can't see much of the trees, was the Sumner Estate.
Okay.
And he used to come down that road, which is over there, we'll go over there after, and he had a little house there that was the gatehouse. You know how they used to have it in England? The old, and you had to go through the old gateman to get across the bridge. But see up here is
Yep.
see the little brick, you'll see it when we get further down.
That yellow brick thing.
That's the only original part of it that's left.
Really?
Yes. I think if you go around later, perhaps at another time, and come in the other way, I think there's still a little bit of the manor, but you've got to come in from Brunswick.
Do you know why it might have been knocked down? Or did it burn down?
No,
Or?
see, the SEC come in, and when they took over, they just,
They just knocked it down.
they just virtually knocked it all down, but they left a few little
Relics, yeah.
relics, but as I said, I don't know what they used to call that, but we might be able to get a better view of it.
Do you have good memories of the manor? Like, was it a big house?
Yes,
or?
no, they finished up, the Maris brothers used it as a school. That's how big it was.
Oh, really? Okay.
And from memory, I would say it was 3 stories high, and it was, it took up ever.
Mm.
You
So it was a very
built on
grand, it was very grand, yeah.
Yeah, see, it sort of faced the convent, and that offset each other.
Right, okay.
But as I said, my
Now it's a power
parents
station.
never had a camera or anything in those days.
I'm sure there's plenty of photos of it.
I'm sure, but the Northcote Library will be your best
Yeah.
bet.
Oh,
But
okay.
as I said, they don't know the places I know.
Were there some places you used to like to go when you were a kid, like this area? Was there
Yeah,
a favourite
well,
area?
as
or-
I said, it was all different. because see the creek was here
Yeah.
and this was Brunswick.
All right, okay.
Okay, so there.
Yeah, see the creek was the border between Brunswick. Yeah.
So it's been moved over.
So actually, like all this is the original.
That is down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I don't think you can see it from here, but just at the back here, we'll walk around. There's the other drain comes out over here. But we'll walk around and then come back up.
Come on.
I shouldn't have bought you, should I?
Maybe you'd like to carry her, Lindy.
Do you think, does she want to walk, do you think, or?
She might like to be carried.
I don't know, does she?
She doesn't walk. I never give it a thought.
That's the other centre, won't she?
We'll just go slow.
We'll cruise along.
Just get to the bridge. Because see, she's so used to the... She's a routine dog.
Yeah.
She only
Yeah.
walks around a certain area of the park. Come on,
So where did it come from here? Did it come around here?
yeah,
Okay.
see, it'll come around here and then it didn't change. See, I'll show you when...
Okay.
I'll just get you over here to the bridge.
Yeah, Lindy, you're getting ahead of Hazel. Just you hold back there.
But, see, I'll show you where the old creek... And you can see, this is where they cut the new channel through here. See, we can go up that way another day. I see a lot of all different types of dogs, young dogs, old dogs. You better watch yourself, soon, or he'll have you for breakfast. Do you want to go over the bridge?
Sorry?
You're going over the bridge?
Yep.
Oh, well, you go first. We're on a tour.
All right. Okay.
Oh, there's a little doggy. Hey, puppy.
Jeez, what could he be wolfing?
Horse.
So I thought I'd show you here where it was cut through, and then you've got more of an idea.
So you would have seen all these earthworks as a younger person,
I
yeah?
watched every day. I come home from school, see what they've done. It seems very overgrown now. See, it was sort of started further up there, and then so they cut it here. Well, the original creek, as I showed you, is over there,
Right.
and then it comes back, and it's original.
Oh, I see. You can see where it bulges down there.
Yeah, that's the original creek again.
Right.
So, and this was the cut through here. You know, like you could come over here one day when you're on your own and really work it all out. Where the old creek used to be. But see, the whole creek was that big.
Mm.
Right.
Really
When
wide.
So this is more like a little canal now, isn't it? Almost like
This
a
is
Yeah,
much,
when
much
I was
smaller.
a little kid.
Yeah.
And the holes, we couldn't depth them when we were kids.
Mm.
Because the boys were a lot older than me.
What did your parents say? Did they let you come down here when you wanted to, or you had to be careful?
Well, no, we had to sneak down here.
I bet.
And of course, one day we were at the dinner table and Dad said, oh, well, Billy said, I think we better start and take Hazel down to Yarra Bend and teach her to swim. Of course, we're looking at each other.
Yeah.
You've been swimming for years.
And I'd been swimming since I was about 4, I think.
Oh, really? Is that funny?
So anyway, he took me down and said, come on, you know.
And you're like, oh,
All of
dear.
a sudden, he said, you little bugger, he said, you can swim.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
It's funny.
But anyway, that's your old creek up there.
Yeah.
And you will see it because it widens up, but it's never got as wide because, as I said, once they put in Coburg Lake, see, that took a lot of the water away.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But you want to go up to Coburg
Well,
Lake
we'll definitely go up there when we're here.
because that is part of it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
part of the creek. You right,
Okay.
Liz?
She been good, Lindy?
Yeah, she's
She's keeping you busy?
She's quite determined, isn't she? She's
Yeah,
quite
no,
strong.
she's got
Charlie,
her
come on this way.
routine and that's it.
Yeah, right. And what's her routine usually? Is it
Just a
a certain
Yeah,
route?
see, one time I couldn't, you'd never stop walking with her.
Oh, yeah.
See, she's 12 now, and the old tick is not the best.
Those small dogs can live a very long time, though.
I believe so. They can live up to about 18 years
Yeah.
old.
They can.
See, big German Shepherds and your giant wolfhounds that only live for about 10 years or less.
Do they?
Yeah.
So we'll come back up now to the... So, as I say, these holding basins, we'll just go along here, I think. Holding basins and that, they're all new.
Hmm.
Go soon.
She's really determined to go that way.
Like I said, Pindy, you might have to pick her up. She's a bit tired.
Is she tired?
You don't want to finish her off.
Oh, you have to go back, you see. Come on. We've had this for a while. A bit of a break.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she's
Much
puffing
better.
a bit, yeah.
Good on you, Pindy.
But anyway, I reckon won't take you long to see, and the rest now you'll be able to work out for yourself.
Mm. So when they were doing all the earthworks and you were at school, do you remember it taking years or months, or all happened fairly quickly?
I'd say, they had one of the old-fashioned, today what they call witch digger, ditch witch.
Yep, a ditch witch.
And all those, and the big excavators.
Mm. So maybe it didn't take that long.
Oh, like in memory of,
Hard to
say it
remember,
probably
wasn't
took 12 months.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of work.
Big project.
Big project, yeah. Well, see, we're coming back now here to the original drain I told you used to follow the creek, right?
Oh, was it open drain or was it a
No, it was a big
pipe?
underground drain.
Mhm.
But where this one come from, I don't know. I think that come from up the top somewhere. But as I say, now this is the original creek here. And it just went, sort of
Oh, okay.
around.
Okay, sort of up, yeah.
Yeah, so to come in behind here, see, this has all been,
Moved. All this dirt.
well, a lot of it has been built up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was the purpose of it really because of the flooding? Like, what was that the reason why it's all done?
Well, I think they cut the creek through, but as I said, it didn't really work as good as what they thought, because see, this drain and the other drain that we're walking on come out here.
Yeah.
And see, it is mildly tidal.
Yeah.
And they'd say, oh, what time's the tide going to change?
Yeah.
And then when the tide changed, it took all the water away.
So is this something here, these bits of
There's
stone?
a big old drain down in here.
Right. And that's what's left of it just there.
Yeah, the drain is still there. You want to walk there? Ah, soon.
Come on, come here. Charlie.
Well, the dogs are keeping us busy, aren't they?
Yeah,
but
I'll put him on a lead because he's a bit...
Might need to carry both of them, Lindy, one under each arm.
Come here. Come here. Charlie.
See, the old entrance comes out in here somewhere. But
Okay.
you've got to be on the other side of the creek
To see it properly, yeah.
to really see it. You're right, sir. But I know it's in there exactly with.
Was there, was like a, was,
Sorry, are there many families still in the area that have been here for a long time as well?
Well, not really.
They've pretty well changed over.
See, there's a few around the back, but and then there's. See, Auburn Avenue was original. That's here before the estate was built. Some of the people in Auburn Avenue have been here a long time.
Auburn Avenue.
Well, that's up the top here.
Yep.
that's the, oh, that's the bendy road, isn't it, around the top? The road that's got quite a high side on it? Is that the one?
No.
Below separation?
It's. Well, no, it's reasonably straight. It's got a couple of bends in it.
Right.
Yeah. But I was just hoping you might be able to get a. Unless you
We'll
want-
take your word for it, Hazel. We'll go and find it another day.
You can, go over the other side and find it. Well, now we're back on the original site. And this it used to be where the road come in. And it used to come into the old clubhouses just here, the old cricket club. And then where the actual bridge was back there where we used to go over.
Oh, okay. So there was another bridge.
Yeah. And see, they'd come down in the horse and carriage and bring it down here, and then he'd come across and go. I think that old bit of stonework is probably part and parcel of the old bridge.
So this is probably where the road was, more or less, right here.
It's right here. See, because you're back on the original creek. And see, this could be, that's probably uncovered it from somebody, because that never used to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And see, they put a big drain right through the middle here, and that comes over to an old. We'll go over and have a look at the other old original drain that comes out over there.
You'd know a lot about the engineering and this, wouldn't you? Because your husband would have been able to explain it to you. Yeah?
No, well, I wasn't married to Jack then.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you explained it to him.
Yeah. But he could tell you all about the Westgate Bridge.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
That was his job, yeah. But as I say, this is all original here.
Was there a swimming hole?
Yeah, that used to be further back
In the old bit?
in the old bit up the back of the lane there.
Right.
Oh, we had quite a few holes. We used to swim here. But then the water was lovely and clean. You could come down here,
Was it?
get your worms and grab a net and go along. All the old grass used to go along, and you'd get your net and get all your baby yabbies and shrimps and
Really?
things. And see, this does join up, Alexander Parade. Well, that's
Queen's Parade, you mean?
Queen's Parade, yeah. But it is, but Alexander Parade itself is where the freeway has gone down.
Yep.
But that was where the creek used to join into the Yarra.
All right, okay.
And like this deep rock, Yarra Bend, and that's where the creek come in, down that bottom. It's in worse condition than I thought,
She'll be all right.
Wants to go back.
She's getting a ride now.
Yeah. Anyway, we're nearly finished.
Lindy's the dog wrangler.
I'm riding them both.
They, so you used to have access down this road, but I don't know what he's bought, but he's bought all that land. We blocked off the drain with the road.
So you said that school was started being built in 1926, is that right? And it's just
Yes,
sort
I
of grown
believe
from
so,
there.
yeah.
Did you go to the school?
No, it was a boys' school then, North High for boys. And
Where did you go?
they let the girls in, I'd say roughly, when you could get back, wouldn't be 10 years, about 5 years. Well, see, time goes so quickly now when you're this age. Anna, aren't you?
So which school did you go to, Hazel?
I went to Miller Street, North Fitzroy, which is the one
Oh yeah, just over the creek.
over the creek, yeah.
Was that a high school?
No, that's a primary. It's still there.
A state school.
I think it's still there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still there. They call it Mary, I think, now. Was it primary school?
Yeah.
And did you go on to high school?
No, I went on down to Fitzroy Girls.
Right.
That's down in Bell Street, or it was down in Bell Street.
Yeah.
You either went there or up to Preston Girls.
See, all the schools, or most of the schools, were segregated then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
Did you like school?
Oh, I didn't mind it.
Would have been different then too, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So here you are, back here. Still the original route of the creek, and then it goes around the back there and underneath the bridge, you know, where the tram goes over.
So it was probably much more windy, like it was, because at the moment the channel's completely straight, but I imagine that...
Oh, only that part that they cut through, but it's all original, is what I've showed you all around here.
This section is.
That section from where they've got the wooden bridge. So if you want to have a wander down there.
We rode our bikes up here.
Huh?
We rode our bikes up here a while ago. When we
Did you?
came around,
Yeah.
We have been around here, yeah.
This drain is coming out here, has run into the other one that used to be here, but they put in a bigger.
It's much larger, it's massive, this one here. It's like 6 feet high.
Yeah, well they all were.
Mm.
So the original ones put in, I think they were even bigger. But they had the same setup, you know, with the big bars across on that. But as I said, that's your original creek, as it is. Instead of going behind the trees,
Yep.
it came in, I mean, it could have been way back behind the trees. It come in where these trees were.
Right.
You're right with it now?
Yep.
So you can cut back across there to where it went up into the drain.
I see. Yeah. Okay.
But when you know, you've got the time, or you can sort of
Put it together properly, but I think I'm getting a picture of it.
see if you want to come over again, I'll leave her behind.
We might leave him behind too.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, it might be.
Wanting to run around.
So, you know, if you want to have another tour before.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for showing us all that. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, do you want to keep looking? Because I'll go up the other way with you.
It's up to you. We should probably
Well,
walk
I'll
back.
take her home. Or
Yeah, that would be the best thing. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
we'll
Best, isn't it? 'Cause
yeah.
it's a bit of a struggle with them. And
we'll
did
take
you,
them both home.
Hazel, did you live in that house? Did you move out and live elsewhere and come back, or?
Only when I was married, I went up, because Jack had to go and put a big fan up in the mine in Mount Isa.
Yeah.
And I moved up there, and we stayed up there roughly 6 years.
Okay. Yeah. And then you came back again.
Then I came back home,
So you lived in that. So you basically lived in this house for
Jack and I.
most of your life, have you?
Well, I have, but
You
Jack
have.
hadn't.
Right. Okay.
See, Jack was my second husband.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So I had
Just trying to get a picture of the house, or the story of the house, I guess, as well, of who's lived
Yeah,
there.
well, no, nobody. Barbara moved in to look after it, and that was all, nobody else. I lived there all my life. I'd pack up and go away and come home, but Mum and Dad were there.
So there.
They more or less died there. Then the house was left to me. And see, we're walking now where the put the new drain through. And we're through here.
The battery's lasting well on this camera. I just thought it would pack up on us a while ago. It's quite an old camera, you see.
What about the monastery up there?
Well, as I said, I can't tell you a great deal about
No.
it. I have been through it.
Yeah.
you know, I had to go all the way up to Mount Isa to meet somebody up there who had a daughter as a nun in there.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, will you go over and see my daughter when you go back? Well, it was absolutely magnificent.
Really?
See, the Greeks bought it. They only in it a little while. Oh, I don't know what happened, but the fire started up and the chapel was partly destroyed.
Ah.
But it was magnificent, I can tell you.
It's always been a convent, yeah?
Yes, it's been the Sisters of the Poor. It was built about the same time, or even before. You know, they built St Vincent's and built the big Catholic. And I think there's a big Catholic convent at Abbotsford, isn't there? Down near Dodds Falls.
Yep,
Yeah, there
but
is
they're
too.
currently doing big deals about that.
Are
They're
they?
trying to, yeah, the council want to knock it down,
Right.
and
Oh,
the local
yeah.
people want to. No, they want to make it into yuppie flats or
They wanna
something.
make it into units.
Into
Yeah,
yuppie,
well,
yeah.
that's what they're doing with everything, isn't it? But see, none of these trees were here.
Right.
See, these trees have grown in the last
Oh, really? Okay.
40 or 50 years.
Hmm.
You had a clear view. And as I said, the convent faced there, and there was the manor house.
Yep.
So they faced, none of these trees